everyone, my name's Isabel and I'm from Speaking Schools Australasia. Welcome back to our Conquering Debating series of videos, where we teach you relevant debating tips and tricks every week. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to hear more. Today we're going to be talking about second speaker speeches. Second speaker is one of my favourite positions to debate in, because you get the best of both worlds. You get to rebut the other team, and you get to say your own arguments. In fact, because you're in the middle of the debate, you have a really big influence on where it goes. First, let's talk about rebuttal. Remember, by the time the second speaker speaks, the other team has already rebutted your first speaker's speech. That means that you have to do two things with your rebuttal. You have to use it as a shield to defend your team's case, but you also have to use it as a sword to attack the other team's case. First, to attack the opposition's case, you have to prove why their arguments are not true or not important. Secondly, you have to deal with any attacks that the other team made on your first speaker's speech, and you do this by proving why their rebuttal was wrong. To illustrate these goals, let's think about an example. Let's pretend that we're the second affirmative speaker in the debate, we should ban laptops in schools. The first negative speaker just gave a great speech. They said that if we ban laptops in schools, students won't be able to learn important technology skills, like touch typing. They also rebutted our point that laptops can be distracting by saying that if we ban laptops, students will just be distracted by other things. So what should we do as the second affirmative speaker? Well, first, we need to rebut their points. We could say that students can learn technology skills at home, or they could learn them on school computers instead of bringing their own laptops. And secondly, we need to defend our team's point. We could say that even though students will always be distracted, that doesn't mean we shouldn't mitigate those distractions by banning laptops. Finally, you can't forget that a second speaker speech has to have one or two new points to support your team's case. They won't be as important as your first speaker's arguments, but they should still be relevant because you don't have time to waste when you're debating. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and share it with your family and friends. Or, if you're a debating expert, leave a comment below telling us what skills we should share next. Bye!